Hello everyone, welcome to Olsen Cafe. Have you ever come across an equation with powers and thought, how on earth can I solve this? Well, you are not alone. Many students struggle with indices. So today I'm going to show you a super simple trick that makes solving these equations easy. By the end of this video, you will be solving these equations quickly and confidently without even need to use logarithm. Sounds good? So let's dive in. Here are the 5 questions that I will be solving together with you. And to do this, all right, there are some basic rules that you must know. And for these equations, right, all I'm using is law number 1, law number 2, together with zero indices, all right, and negative indices. Let's start off with the first 3 equations that we have over here, and these are the 3 basics one. Yeah. So the simple trick that what we are going to apply here, right, is to simply change both sides, right, to the same base. So let's take a look at the first equations. Now, so left hand side is already base of 3. So all I need to do is to change 2, 4, 3 and rewrite this as, right, 3 to the power of 5. And now that both sides have the same base, then therefore I can conclude that the index is equals to 5. So therefore s is equals to 5. Now one important point to take note, many students actually mistaken that for me to get s equals to 5, I simply just cancel away the base. Alright, so this is no, right? We do not cancel away the base. Alright, in fact, because the base are the same, so therefore I can equate that the index has to be the same as well. So please bear in mind. Now let's move on to the second equation. So second equation, same here. I know that I have the same base. Yeah. So that means I should be able to rewrite 729 to the base of 3. Yeah. So again, what I have here, all right, is I take a look at the left hand side. So I know that I am able to apply law number 1 to combine these together. So which means I should be able to get 3 to the power of x minus 1. So 729, I'm able to rewrite this and to get 3 to the power of 6. So again, since both sides has the same base, so therefore I'm able to equate the index to be the same. So with this, I am able to solve and get x is equals to 8. All right, easily done. Now, let's take a look at the third equations here. So third equation, that is something important for all of us to take note. That is, you notice that there is a fraction, all right? But do not be intimidated by this fraction. So all I need to do is, since on the left hand side I have a base 3, so which means I will need to think, am I able to rewrite 2187 to the base of 3? So with the check, you are able to know that, right, 2187, it is actually the same as 3 to the power of 7. Now, if you take a look at this, right, you notice that I am able to apply the negative indices. So which means this is a reciprocal, right? So which means I can rewrite this, the right hand side, and this will give me 3 to the power of negative 7. So again, I have already rewritten both sides with the same base. So with this, I can conclude that, all right, that the index x minus 3, it is actually equals to negative 7. So with this, all right, a bit of rearrangement, I'm able to solve the answers for x, which is equals to negative 4. So now let's move on to solve the last 2 equations that we have over here. So you notice that for these 2 equations, right, they look a little bit more complex than the earlier ones, but not to worry. All right, we are going to apply the same trick over here. It's simply just to change both sides to the same base. Yeah. So if you take a look at the left hand side, right, over here I know that the base again is a 3. So therefore, am I able to rewrite 9 as a base of 3 as well? And not only that, if you look at the right hand side, I have a 1. So by looking at this, right, so let's recall, I know that by 0 index, right, indices, I know that any base to the power of 0, this will give me a 1. So which means the question will be, all right, how can I rewrite this 1, right, to the base of 3? So by knowing this, right, I know that I'm able to rewrite 9 as 3 to the power of 2. And then likewise for 1, I can simply rewrite this as 3 to the power of 0. Yeah, so by applying law number 1, I'm able to simplify the left-hand side. All right, then equates to the right-hand side, which is 3 to the power of 0. So again, both sides have the same base, so therefore I simply equate the index together. So I will be able to get x plus 1 is equal to 0, and hence, my answer for x is simply equals to -1. So this is done simply, very simply. All right, so all I need to know is, all right, how to apply the zero index. Okay, now let's move on to the equations on the right hand side. So again, over here, you notice that I'm able to apply the zero indices over here. So which means, all right, again, one, by observation, I can see that I'm able to change both sides to the base of 3. So which means I will need to change 81 to rewrite this as base of 3. So which means this I will be able to, all right, apply negative index again. So what I have here will be 3 to the power of 21 divided by, since 6 to the power of 0 is give me 1, and then therefore for 81 I can rewrite this as 3 to the power of 4. Then right hand side is equal to 3 to the power of k. So again, you can observe, all right, for this fraction over here, the reciprocal, I am able to rewrite this, all right, by applying the negative indices. So by by rewriting this, I'm able to get, all right, 3 to the power of 21 divided by 3 to the power of -4. So this equals to 3 to the power of k. So again, now you take a look at the left-hand side, right? I am going to apply law number 2. All right, so law number 2, I know that since this is a divide, so therefore for the index, all I need to do is I just need to subtract the index together. All right, so by doing some manipulation, I'm able to derive the value of k, which is equals to 25. So this is also very easily done. So you can see from here, no doubt the two equations look a little bit more complex. So did I use anything extraordinary? Answer is no. All I need to do is I do step by step. I just need to remember, all right, the trick is to change both sides to the same base. Yeah, and then the rest of it just applying whatever rules that I already know. So therefore in this video I only applied 4 rules, all right, that you need to know on indices. So with this, I hope you find this video useful. All right, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. All right, bye.